Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Belief Stream podcast. My name is Sally and I hope that you are well and healthy. In today's episode we are going to talk about how to spot a narcissist. My channel is dedicated to educate you about narcissism. I got this question a lot, which is, okay Sally, so how do we spot a narcissist? I want you to know that people who have narcissistic personality disorder, they consider themselves superior and unique individuals compared to any other person. And another thing as well, I would like you to put in mind that in fact, we all, every single person of us, have some type of narcissistic traits, okay? But it's just different in the levels. When it comes to the narcissist, they are at the highest levels, okay? Sometimes it is good to remember, like for example, we all sometimes a little bit selfish, okay? Or sometimes we're a little bit greedy. It's just on a very, very low scale. When you are talking about a narcissist and you're trying to differentiate a normal individual from a narcissist, the narcissist is on another level. Unfortunately, it is not easy to just spot a narcissist and you can point and say, hey, the individual is a narcissist. It takes time and it takes practice and it takes experience to be able to spot a narcissist. Majority of the time is when you are romantically involved with a narcissist. I think you have a much deeper understanding of narcissism because you are in a bitch with that narcissist, you know, like you are in a fighting ring with that narcissist. It is you and that narcissist. Based on my own experience, and I have recovered from the narcissistic abuse as I was in a relationship with a narcissist, and collecting such knowledge about narcissists, hopefully I'll be able to give you an ideas on tips on how you can handle and how you be able to spot the narcissist. So in here I only have about 5 points that will help you to spot a narcissist. The first one is the grandiose feeling of self-importance. Narcissists will always love to portray the image that they are important and that sometimes they come across as being arrogant, and they love constantly to talk about their success and how attractive they are. Also, the narcissist likes to brag about how many people hit on them and or how many people he or she was in a relationship with, and they left the relationship because the individual wasn't good enough. They also love to accuse people of hitting on them, like if there is a problem or something with an individual, the narcissist will make it out as if that person wasn't interested and they rejected them, and that's why that's what happened. It's completely delusional. You will find as well the conversations with the narcissist always revolve around the kind of luxury items that they have or they want to buy or they are actually buying and they deserve it. Even if they don't have any money, they will go into credit card debts just because they like to look as if they are rich or like love to look as if they are important. So in here we back again to that self-importance, which is one of the main indications that you are dealing with a narcissist. Narcissists as well love to make people know that they are the best and they are the most right, the most competent individuals when they are talking about their a workplace narcissist. Even if they don't know anything, it's just a tactic to be able to control people and in order to make them comply with their needs and to get, again, attention, which is something they thrive to get. The second tip on how to spot a narcissist, you will find that the narcissists have sense of entitlement as well as lack of responsibility. They both go in hand. A sense of entitlement shows that how the narcissists believe that they are important. which is our first point. They feel that they having the feeling of self-importance and deserve the special treatment. Rules don't apply to them. You should accommodate their needs, what they like, and be always available whenever they need any little dose of attention. Narcissists are only interested in getting what they want, and your purpose, if you are in a relationship with a narcissist, is to fulfill the needs, to give them that attention and to make them feel they are superior than you. So when we talked about entitlement and responsibility, so you will find out that narcissists will not take care of their responsibilities or even take care of their actions. Although narcissists want to control and they want to control you, but in the same time, they will not acknowledge their responsibilities unless they gonna gain something out of it, and that way they will acknowledge the responsibility. You will notice that there is an example of that is if you are or if you were in a relationship with the narcissist and you have a child together, the narcissist will not acknowledge the responsibility of that child, that child needs money or that child needs to be taken care of. The narcissist will use you, manipulate you in every way possible, and sometimes they will not even pay any child support at all, or even pay the very minimum, or even lie to the authorities to not pay child support, and that way they will not have the responsibility of taking care of that child, and in the same time they naively thinking that this will harm you, but they don't think about the child. And that's why we talk about lack of responsibility, because they don't know the severity of their actions, that it affect the child. Okay, so you, and not just with child support, you find out even in a workplace it's exactly the same scenario. And when things don't go according to the narcissist plan, or in the slightest way they feel that they are losing control, or if they cannot get what they want, the narcissists start blaming you and pretend that they are taking care of the responsibility just to maintain a fake image, but in reality they don't. And not every person will go in and check, hey, is he or she is taking care of their responsibilities. But you will notice that very much with the narcissist. They don't know what is responsibility, and all they care about is sense of entitlement and the grandiose feeling that they always seek and thrive to get. The third tip that you can use to spot a narcissist, and is quite famous one as well, is exploiting behavior. Narcissists love to use and abuse others, and also they are excellent in manipulation to influence other people to get what they want. That's whether or not you are in intimate relationship with a narcissist or you are in a work relationship with a narcissist. Usually they're not concerned about the other individual or how they made you feel. All they care about is their feelings and what they want and how to feel great and grandiose feeling. So what is the exploiting behavior that I am talking about? The exploiting behavior I mean here with the narcissist is lying, gaslighting, cheating, fraud, and they do a lot of legal violations as well just to get away because they feel they're entitled to. I have made the whole episode about gaslighting and what is gaslighting, and also about cheating. Make sure you check it out. I'll leave the links down below. Another thing I would like you to make you aware that you might not even see this coming when the narcissist use exploiting behavior against you. The narcissist will brag about how they put people down, and you will notice as well there is a pattern in the lying. And you will notice there is no respect for boundaries and there's no respect for authorities. You will notice there's continuous violations of who you are as an individual or authority. They will just violate it. And I've seen this myself. My ex-narcissist was lying to court, lying to taxes, just trying to get away at any little thing. It is quite sad. And sometimes the best thing that you can do is to pity them, because they are not normal individuals, okay? And just maintain your sanity and have a strong boundaries and limit contact with that narcissist. The fourth thing that can make you spot a narcissist is lack of empathy. You will discover that narcissists don't feel empathy like normal people, and that's because they are empty from the inside and insecure. They lack the ability to take care of the emotional needs of other individuals, which will lead to my next point, number 5, on how to spot a narcissist is feeling emptiness and dull. The narcissists deep down are feeling insecure, and they are empty souls that is walking among us, and that's why they require a lot of attention and praise to feel like they are somebody. You will notice that the narcissist is always unavailable to the point the image of the person important, as well as to make them feel as if they are full. But sadly, this doesn't work, because the narcissist is always looking for validation, and normally they end up bored or depressed or restless because they just empty. They don't have what we have as a normal individual, the normality. They don't have that. It's like a walking corpse, basically. And again, in my opinion, just keep away from them, because there is no cure for narcissism. So the best thing is for you to protect yourself. I hope today's episode gave you an insight into narcissism and how to improve your life and how to be able to spot a narcissist. Keep in mind that narcissists don't seek help and it doesn't fit their image. And if you recognize that you are in a relationship with a narcissist, or if you are dealing with a narcissist, you can change your dynamic in the relationship by looking after yourself and putting a strong boundaries. Okay, this means that you treat yourself with kindness instead of comparing yourself with others. Don't pay any attention at all to what the narcissist say or do. Completely have a filter when it comes to the narcissist, that whatever he or she does to you, it doesn't affect you mentally at all. Have that strong boundaries. If you need any further help about narcissists, please check out my other videos and other episodes that I make about narcissists and narcissism. Hopefully you will find it helpful. Don't forget to leave a comment below to let me know your experiences and share your experience with us if you ever dealt with a narcissist. Finally, don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel, and thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you have a great and a wonderful day. Thank you very much for listening, and see you next time. Take care.